So here it is. This is the Chromecast with Google TV. So I'll hold it up that way, then can you see the G in the middle of it? No, not really. Oh, there you go. So it's not really that much different or bigger than the previous generation of Chromecast, other than the fact that it has a whole Google TV operating system in it as well. Literally it works exactly the same way as previous Chromecasts. You just plug that into your HDMI slot, and it comes with a power brick and a cord for it. Interestingly enough, you can actually you don't have to rely on Wi-Fi if you don't have the greatest Wi-Fi in the world, but you do have access to a landline. If you've got an Ethernet adapter or a hub like this, perhaps, where you've got your LAN port there, and then you can just plug that bit into the Chromecast. It does take more power to run something like that, though, which is something I discovered while I was using it. You've got to go to a sort of this is only 5 volts at 1.5 amps. So you need a bit more heavy duty to run a hub like that as well. In theory, you can then, of course, plug external drives into there as well, although what I've discovered is that this device is pretty fussy about what format those drives are in, and it just ended up being a bit more trouble than it was really worth. You're basically using it for streaming stuff anyway, surely. So yeah, I've actually found that the Wi-Fi is plenty to do all the things that I want to do. Watch my Netflix, watch my Apple TV, and all the rest of it. And it's once again, they've come up with a very, very user-friendly, simple-to-use device, which is why it's probably my gadget of the year so far. Anyway, let's see how it works. So, whichever way you set it up, the other big bonus of the Chromecast with Google TV is that you get this cool compact remote as well. And so that comes with a Google Assistant button on there. You've got dedicated shortcuts for YouTube and Netflix. And in fact, the buttons and controls are actually fully programmable as well. You can control most other things that happen on your TV or your sound system. So we've got these funny little volume controls on the side here. I found them funny at first, but it turns out that they're actually quite handily placed. And so, they control my sound system without any problem at all. And if we just click the power button there, you'll see hopefully that the TV will turn on. Yep, here it comes. You've basically got the advantage there of controlling anything that you cast to the Chromecast with this remote control. You can pause it and play it and all that sort of stuff, fast forward it, and So anyway, let's have a little look at the home screen for the Chromecast with Google TV as well. So if we just flick down, you'll see that what I really like about it is basically all your subscription services. So we've got a Disney Plus, Netflix, Apple TV. You can continue watching any of those things. They're all easily accessible there, and you get lots of sort of recommendations from various different other services as well. So, and the other thing that you might have noticed, for those of you who are keen-eyed, is I've got a Philips Hue lighting system behind my TV. But one of the downsides with the Philips Hue lights is that you've got to plug into the Philips Hue hub in order to make that work. So if you just have a smart TV with built-in apps, it's not going to work with those. But of course, with the Chromecast with Google TV, you now have a smart TV that plugs into your TV, so you can plug that into that device, and you'll still get your 4K Chromecast feed, if you know what I mean. So it means now that everything I watch, from Netflix to Disney Plus to Apple TV, it all manages to control those cool accent lights. So that's just another little bonus.